Yo, 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 yo. Once again, happy Bro-Morial month. Okay? Today is the 1st of June, 2024. Okay? The 1st of June, 2024. We talk about happy Bro-Morial month. Okay? I created that holiday years ago. You guys look at some of my old past videos, you know what I'm talking about. Bro-Morial month means we remember things from the past and not necessarily fallen soldiers and all that kind of stuff. It's about technology sometimes. It's about people who created things. Irwin Allen's birthday is this month, June 12th. June 12th, he was the one who created Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea and all those sci-fi movies I grew up with watching back in the day. Lost in Space, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. I think it was Land of the Giants. That's another one of my favorite ones right there. Land of the Giants. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. The young people don't know what I'm talking about. You guys check those episodes out. So, once again, this is happy Bro-Morial month, and we just doing our thing, and we just chilling. I'm waving at the FedEx guy. Just walked in. He just came in, and it's a beautiful day today. It's after 5 o'clock. I know that. I don't even know what time it is. Where's my phone at? Let me get my phone here. Oh, I'm not gonna get my phone. I know it's after 5 o'clock. We're gonna post this video today. I'm not gonna do a bunch of editing or anything like that. But happy Bro-Morial month. I want to tell you guys that. Happy birthday to Irwin Allen. And you know, his birthday is June 12th, and everybody else's birthday that's in this month for the month of June. Happy birthday to you. If I don't get out to you, happy birthday to you. Some people got birthdays today, I'm sure. Some people got birthdays all month. So we're celebrating Bro-Morial month for the whole month, just like they do what is it, all the other holidays. You know, when they do the whole month, we're doing the whole month too. I think they got something about Pride month or something like that too. I'm not celebrating that month. Okay, I don't know if that's this month either. I heard them talk about it earlier. We ain't celebrating the Pride month, but we are celebrating Bro-Morial month. I created that day. I created that holiday, so you guys remember that. And you can celebrate it with me if you want to. And it's just reflecting back on things and technology, old technology. I might be showing you guys a whole lot of things this month and so forth. Lost in Space today. We're talking about Lost in Space. The Jupiter 2. I finally got 2 versions of it. Actually, I got 3 of them. One was supposed to come today. It's a little small miniature, little 6-inch Jupiter 2. I think it was 3D printed. Someone 3D printed it and sold it to me. So I got that. That's supposed to come today. I'm waiting on the mailman, and the mailman's late. He comes like 7 o'clock in the evening. Crazy hour, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. So it may come today, or it might come another day. But that's a 6-inch Jupiter 2. That was the first one that I got. I actually had a small, tiny one a long time ago. I think it was probably like a 1.5-inch Jupiter 2. And it was made by Johnny Lightning. Johnny Lightning. We're going to talk about that. Johnny Lightning, they make the small, tiny, like, small figures, action figures and stuff. I don't think there's action figures. They do a lot of cars. Johnny Lightning. So I did order the trilogy set of, I got the robot, the little B9 robot. We got the B9 robot, the small one from Johnny Lightning. We got the chariot. We got the chariot that they drive around in. They used to drive around in Lost in Space. I used to love that chariot. I used to have all that stuff back in Vegas. I don't have it anymore, so I had to re-get it. I got it on eBay, coming up pretty soon. And actually, I just ordered it today, so hopefully, you know, we'll see how long it takes. And then I also got the space pod, the space pod. I don't know what they call that, but the little space pod that used to come out of the Jupiter 2. And the reason I got that is because it's going to go with the 12-inch Jupiter 2 that I have here. And we're about to show that right now. Oh man, it's popped out the landing thing here. Got too excited here. Oh man, it's popped off the top here. Hang on, y'all just bear with me. I got too excited. Lost in Space. I'm telling you, Lost in Space was my favorite episode back in the day. And I couldn't, they didn't have these models, I don't think, when I was a kid. So I made mine with 2 pie plates back in the day. And I think another guy did the same thing. A couple other guys were doing the same thing. I just took 2 of those pie plates, those aluminum pie plates, and I would put those together. And then I would make my own Jupiter 2. I would cut out the windows and act like I was flying around the Jupiter 2. But here it is right here. Look at this baby. Look how good that baby looks. Now, we haven't painted it yet, but this is what it looks like. And we don't have the fusion core. The fusion core is the bottom. We don't have no lights in there yet. We're gonna try to get some little lights in there. The lights are expensive. I'm keeping it real. I'm gonna try to make me some little lights to go in there. I don't think I might have to make me a circuit board or something, because I don't want to buy the lights. The lights are like 150 bucks for the lights. These things are expensive. This is the one that I got for $38. I'm keeping it real. I got this for $30 or $39 or $38. I was telling you guys about a couple weeks ago. We just got it. We got this yesterday, and we got the I got the box and everything. I didn't want to do the unboxing and all that stuff. You guys check it out. I'll probably put a link and show you guys what the what the box looks like. But this is the Polar. They call it the Polar Lights 12-inch Jupiter 2. Bam! And I haven't detailed it yet. The top comes off, and then you can, you know, I haven't did anything in the inside yet, so, you know, bam, it's kind of empty inside. Whatever. I put the freezing tubes in there. You can see the little freezing tubes where the I don't know if you guys can see them, where the Robinsons are supposed to be in the freezing tubes. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, but I haven't put anything in there, and I put the whatever you call it, the instrumentation control area. I put that in there. But this is my Jupiter 2. I'm very happy with it. And what like I said, we got the we're gonna paint it. We're gonna paint it silver, and we're gonna build a diorama. You guys know what that is? I just learned about it the other day. I didn't know that was the name for it. But it's a diorama. A diorama is where you have like you build a display setup with the trees and rocks and all that kind of stuff, and then you put the chariot and the robot down in the diorama if you want to do that. That's why we got the. That's why I got the Johnny Lightning diorama. The Johnny Lightning accessories. So we're gonna have the space pod, and then we'll have the whatever you call it, the robot, the space pod, and then we may get the little action figures later. I don't know if we're gonna get those. I don't know if they got them for the scale model. I know they got it for the bigger model. Now I got the bigger one. This is a 12-inch. The 18-inch is huge. That thing is huge. It's about from here to about here. Yeah, the 18-inch one is pretty big. So we took the 18-inch one and we built it on top of the Brobot Studio live studio system, live studio Brobot system. Okay, so that one I put some pictures out earlier. You guys should have seen that. I'm gonna set this back up here because it looks really cool on my dash. Actually, I would love to leave it on my dash, but somebody would probably break in my car and take it. So that's not gonna happen. But take off my brand new glasses. These glasses getting fogged up here a little bit. These are my brand new. Yeah, it cost me $1.49 for these. Yeah, I keep it real. Budget Saturday again, okay? Broadcasting budget Saturday. This might be a two-parter. How long have I talked? I've only been talking for 7 minutes. Okay. So, like I said, once again, I love you guys out there. Today is broadcasting Bro-Morial month. Okay, today is the 1st of June, so it's Bro-Morial month. We starting it all off. Tribute to Lost in Space, my favorite television series. Started it back in 1965 to 1968. Okay, 1965 to 1968. So they had 3 seasons, and I have all the seasons. I love them. I'm gonna probably do a what they call it, binge watching. I was doing that a couple of weeks ago. I watched a couple episodes, and I love my Lost in Space. I love the one where Dr. Smith got that machine, and it was like a time machine. It was not a time machine. It was an alien machine, and he was ordering things through the alien machine. And I love the sound effects when he was ordering things, and then he ended up going in the machine at the end of the episode. Is crazy, but he was ordering aliens and stuff, and ordering all kinds of different things, and he didn't want to pay for this stuff. It's funny. Yeah, it was some funny times, some good times back in the day. So that was like one of my favorite episodes, the alien machines, and there's so many different episodes. So I might do some binge watching today. I might watch Lost in Space today, because today is once again the 1st of Bro-Morial month. The first day of Bro-Morial month, June 1st, 2024. The first month of Bro-Morial month. Remember that. I created this month. I created this whole holiday, Bro-Morial month. So we started off with Lost in Space. We might look at some other things. We might look at some Land of the Giants this month. Land of the Giants. I don't have any Land of the Giants accessories. I don't have their spaceships or none of that kind of stuff. I might look for some of that stuff if I can get it cheap. Some of the stuff is getting very, very pricey. Well, I'm keeping it real. My 18-inch Jupiter, that was kind of pricey. I'm keeping it real. So if you can find one of those pretty cheap, I mean, they're usually around about $100 or more. and people are getting their price gouging on those Jupiter 2s. That 18-inch, I seen it go up to like $3,000. I'm keeping it real. $3,000 for a Jupiter 2. Come on now, for a little plastic little toy. Come on, model. You got to put together. You got to do all this glue. Oh, we want to talk about that too. Now, when we go back to this, hang on, I just dropped the dome here. Let me see if I can grab it. Man, I don't know where it's at. Anyway, I'll get it in a minute. I just dropped the dome because I don't have anything glued on. We want to talk about this. All I did was snap this thing together, kind of. I snapped the legs together. I had to put this together. It was all in a little kit, and I just kind of snapped it together. It's not glued. None of the stuff is glued. The top is supposed to be glued. You got to sand it down. You got to do all this painting and stuff. We are gonna do that. I'll do a little wet sanding and whatever. I'm not gonna spend 3 and 4 months working on this stuff. That's what I want to talk about. You don't have to spend. Some of these builders that build these models, they're very, very good. I'm not putting those guys down. They do a great job. I think one guy, he said he spent 6 months. 6 months putting it together, making it, you know, really lifelike and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you can do all that, but that's not me. I'm not a modeler. Okay, I don't know what the real name is. I'm just gonna say modeler. I'm not a modeler. I'm not gonna be modeling and painting every little tiny little thing and putting fiber optic stuff. Looked pretty cool though. It did look cool. They were buying all the fiber optic stuff and putting all the fiber optic stuff in, and they were drilling these little small, like 1 millimeter or 0.5 millimeter. That was crazy. And they were putting all the fiber optics in. I saw several bills of guys doing that. It was pretty interesting. And they were painting every little point, they had all these different paints, and they were painting all the different sections of the Jupiter 2 inside to make it look authentic with these different colors and stuff, and it looked great. They did some fantastic stuff. And they even had the little control panel, the wheels turning around and everything, the radars and stuff. It was pretty good. I would like to do some of that. I may do some of that stuff later on, but I'm not spending the time. I'm not going to take up your time. Like I said, 6 months to build one of these little models. Bam, I did it one day. One day. Snap, 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 snap. I looked at it. You know, and that's the kind of person that I am. I look at something, I physically look at it, and then say, you know what, yeah, we're going to put a camera on here. Now, mine's going to be a little different. I'm going to have an internal camera inside, and I'll have an external camera maybe coming through the window here. Maybe an extra small micro HD camera that shoots out. And this might end up being on a tripod or something. And then this might be a camera. This might be my camera system. My HD camera, video, Jupiter 2. And then I might have it where it switches, and then you'll see the inside, and you can see the Robinsons and the freeze tubes and all that kind of stuff later on. We'll put the cameras in now, though. I'm the kind of person, I look at something like this, I'm like, yeah. And I did my other Jupiter 2. I'm going to tell you what I did. This is called the, what you call this? The Fusion. This is called the Fusion whatever. And I just drilled a hole straight through the Fusion core. Called Fusion core. I drilled a hole straight through the Fusion core, and it wasn't even centered completely. Like, it wasn't perfect. I didn't care. I drilled a hole in there, and I said, oh man, this thing's not even centered. And I just kind of like wobbled it in a little bit more or whatever. Got it a little bit better. I'm like, okay, so what? Nobody's gonna see that. And I put a bracket on there. I threw a bolt through that, like a 1/4-20 bolt, and a couple other things and whatever. And then I just bolted it up onto a flash bracket. I took the flash bracket, then I bolted it onto a light stand, and then I took the light stand, and then I mounted it to my my broadcasting studio, my Brobot. I mounted it straight to the Brobot. Dang, I didn't break anything. I was just trying to pop this in. What did I knock down? A freezing tube? I think I knocked down a freezing tube. Okay, we're gonna put this thing up for a minute. But my point is, snap, snap, put it together, and call it a done deal. Don't spend 6 months unless you want to. Like I said, I'm not putting down those builders. Those guys are great. Those are commission builders. Some of them are commission builders where you pay them X amount of money. You say, okay, I'm going to pay you $3,000 to build this thing and make it all perfect in the way I want it. Hey, if you want to pay somebody $3,000 to build that for you and they want to do it for you, more power to you. Some of the guys, they might charge you $1,200. They might charge you $1,000. They might go get the model. The model costs $100, and then after they do all their painting and all their fiber optic and all this stuff they want to put in there, they might charge you $1,000 for it or more. So that's where that comes into. They're commission builders, and these guys are modelers, guys that have been modeling since they were probably kids. This is my first model. Read my lips. Read my 61. I'll be 61 this month, by the way. My birthday's on the 23rd. So you guys can donate now if you want to. Please donate. Okay? Don't hate, don't wait, donate. My birthday's coming up the 23rd. The day's the 1st. So what, 22 more days? Boom. But you can donate early, okay? Cash App, $ Tony Mcdew. Cash App, $ Tony Mcdew. I'm going to keep on saying that because I'm not putting nothing in the video. I'm not editing this video. I'm just going to send this straight out to you. It might be a two-parter. It's probably going to be a two-parter. I've been talking for 15 minutes, and this thing cuts into parts. Whatever. I'm not going to do no editing. It's going straight out to you. So, Cash App me, $ Tony Mcdew. This is my month.